Earth. Fresh upheaval loomed for the verdant lands that were the cradle of humanity. False ones, unchosen by the stars, and a lone youth who has sworn vengeance on these same celestial bodies. The false ones prepared to rise up once more, that they might shine in their own right. Meanwhile, deep below ground, she approached the time of awakening. However, there is one figure who refuses to allow the false ones their ascendance.
Seriously? They not only broke into the base, but also hijacked our unmanned units?
Why? Why would a Stellar Gear attack a military installation? Answer me, GT Labs pilot!
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm no pilot from GT Labs.
That voice. Are you this? Are you the Lunar Star child? I thought GT Labs apprehended you.
It's like I said. I'm going to put down every last one of that bastard's cast-offs.
That's why you've been butchering my men? Well, I'm not going to let you murder a single one of them ever again! You're going to pay for your crimes right here, right now!
Second Lieutenant, your devotion to your squad is commendable, but you need to calm yourself. She has stolen over 40 of the drone units at this base, and destroyed all the piloted ones. We're at an extreme disadvantage.
I know that.
10 minutes. That's how long you need to hold out for. Then my beautiful Mercurius will awaken.
Roger that. 10 minutes it is. You heard the man, people. We need to buy ourselves 10 minutes for Mercurius to activate. You two can still fight, can't you?
Yes, sir. I'm nearing the limit of my combat time, but I'll be fine.
I'm okay on time, too. Normally, 3 versus more than 45 would be impossible. But we have no other option. This is the longest 10 minutes ever.
Where's Mercurius?
Am I really doomed to lose more of my charges to this witch?
There you are, Luna.
That's the stellar gear stolen from GT Labs. I can't see how it's any different from mine.
It looks the same, yeah. But it's actually a special experimental gear developed to battle large numbers of foes at once. According to the data from GT Labs, it's got all the standard field warfare capabilities, along with the ability to act as a control tower for unmanned units.
What the heck? That thing's a total upgrade over what I have.
Yeah, it's the newer model. But its functions and controls prove too complex for anyone to operate properly. So it's been mothballed at GT Labs HQ for quite some time.
Oh, so this is the prototype that not even Saturn could handle.
It's an assault scout designed to take on multiple targets on its own. That makes it pretty much the perfect gear for Luna.
This is Sun, commanding officer of the Stellar Gear Platoon. You'll have to pardon our intrusion, but we'll be joining this fight for our own reasons.
I'm Commander Prince. Your request to join the battle is confirmed. My apologies for always having to come to our aid.
Don't sweat it. We've never once considered you our enemies. As fellow human beings, we have to help each other in times of need.
We humans have to help each other in times of need.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. I just remembered someone who said the same thing to me once before.
I see. Mercury, we're up against a scout type. You're on support.
Leave it to me. Old model or no, I'll perform my job flawlessly. Huh? What was that just now? It feels like someone's watching me. Again. Who's staring at me?
Let's get rolling, Yodaka. It's time to move out.
Let's bring honor to our names.
This is nothing.
Let's get started.
Ease up, rookie. Try me on for size. Leave it to me.
Let's do it! Take that!
That's all you got?
I'm ready to go.
I'm the only Mercury. No one can replace me.
I won't allow anyone to stand in our way. Incoming!
The battle's begun. Stay frosty. Too easy!
Just a scratch. The sun glows a little bit brighter. Just a scratch. Here I go. Careless. Engaging the enemy. Take that!
Let's do it. Got it.
I'm ready to go. I'm taking action. Think you can get away? Efficient and flawless. I'd like to become strong like you. I won't allow anyone to stand in our way. I've leveled up.
The battle's begun. Stay frosty. I'll back you up.
That one got me. Ease up, rookie. Follow my lead. How's this?
All right. Who do I kill first?
Eat this!
Let's get started.
Eat this!
I'll do what I can to protect the universe.
Help is on the way.
Watch me, Commander. I'll bring you down.
I'm taking action. Astoria, ready to blaze trails.
The battle's begun. Stay frosty. Take that!
I can't believe you got me.
Supplies? Thank goodness.
Ease up, rookie. Try not to get burnt. Ease up, rookie. I can't go down like this. Healing up.
I'll do what I can to protect the universe. Take that! Status critical! Level up time.
Let's get started. Recovering.
I'm the only Mercury. No one can replace me. Healing up. Astoria, ready to blaze trails.
Let's bring honor to our names.
I've got you. Try me on for size.
Here I go.
Too slow. The sun glows a little bit brighter.
I've leveled up.
Final checks for Mercurius complete.
All formats normal.
Internal master server operating above standard values.
All pseudo-AI programs are within acceptable parameters.
Release final safety locks. Activate Mercurius.
Final safety locks released. Now activating Mercurius.
Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. Oh, well, it appears we have some new guests. Interesting. These must be the stellar gears from GT Labs that have everyone talking. Actually, your timing couldn't be any better. The more who see my masterpiece, the better. Now then, feast your eyes upon my labor of love, Mercurius.
Mercurius. That's what I need to destroy.
I assume it is a new military weapon. I cannot find any record of such name or object in my database.
What is this thing? Something about it sends a chill up my spine.
It has my star on guard too. What the heck is it?
I hear this girl bloodied our noses quite badly on the moon. Today, we're going to return the favor. Mercurius, take back that which doesn't belong to her.
What? No way. It snatched control of those drones from me in the blink of an eye.
Performance is as expected. I dare say there's no chance of her besting us in E-warfare now. You are the sole survivor of the House of Stars. I trust that means you've come for Mercurius.
What? You're...
It's been 2 years, has it not, subject number 002? Or should I say Luna? Gladdens me to see you, one-time specimen. Now then, with your hacking advantage stripped away, you're utterly helpless. Let's see how the failure stacks up against her former friends, shall we?
You slimy piece of...
That weapon. If it's what I think it is, this is bad news.
I request that you explain in more detail, Pluto.
Mercurius likely isn't simply an E-warfare weapon. It's a fully autonomous control center for drone units, just like Luna's gear. But I surmise that this isn't just any case of a master unit controlling slaves. This is a devilish device. It can make even hostile units into its own children. Though it bears the name of a deity from Roman mythology, it's more like the Pied Piper of Hamelin.
You refer to the legend of a man who led away 130 children, said to have taken place during the Middle Ages.
I'm protecting our stellar gears via the data link they share with the asterism. But if we aren't careful, we could end up as part of that thing's flock too.
If what Pluto says is true, then maybe even the Relayer's dark gears aren't safe.
It's a distinct possibility, First Star. The Relayers make use of advanced versions of the Quasar's power sources and propulsion systems. And though a portion of the technology is of Relayer origin, the majority of it comes from Earth. That means it should be possible to take control of dark gears too.
Satellites and now Mercurius. Looks like the military was more prepared for the Relayers than we were.
I may not like it, but it's time for me to leave.
You think I'm going to just let this chance to end you slip away?
Okay then. I'll just have to force you to let me go. There's always at least one dimwit, even in the most elite of special forces.
You mean to take Azure hostage?
Commander Prince!
Take it nice and easy, dimwit. Nothing bad'll happen to you, as long as you shield me until I'm safely on my way.
Okay.
Damn!
Son, what do we do?
Her life takes priority. Do nothing without my say.
Look at you all. So obedient it makes me sick. Anyway, ta-ta for now.
And thus she escapes yet again. I wasn't able to take her hand this time either.
Do not fret so, Master Terra. So long as she continues acting according to whatever purpose motivates her, I am certain you will cross paths again.
Forgive me, Azure. I failed you. Please, just be safe.
Well, she may have escaped, but I'd say that was a successful debut performance for Mercurius. As befits the brainchild of a genius such as myself, Mercurius is omnipotent, almighty. With her on our side, the Star Children are all but useless.
Niall, I know you're worried about Azure, but I'll take care of things here. You head back and rest. Time's almost up.
Fine.
Just like I thought. It's watching me.
What's up, Mercury? Does something about the Mercurius catch your eye as a fellow scout-type model?
Hey, Pluto. Is it my imagination, or is this thing staring at me?
Staring? That's a weird thing to think. Do you mean it's targeting you?
No, not targeting, so much as just watching, I guess.
Just watching. Got it. I guess that would make sense if something about you or your gear caught its interest. If you're so creeped out, why not try asking it directly? Like, what are you looking at?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. Hey. What do you want from me? Ugh, what the heck am I doing addressing an unmanned unit? It must be the exhaustion. Hey! What the?
Is this a scream? Maybe it's the screech of its machinery. But no, there's real emotion in the sound.
What happened, Mercury? I don't know. All I did was try to speak to it.
I can verify that all she did was ask it a question, and yet something definitely occurred. It reacted to her words.
Chief, something's wrong with Mercurius. What's happening?
I don't know. The cause is proving hopelessly hard to pinpoint. I'm losing access to her systems one after the other.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why is it going crazy? I have no idea, but it does seem to be
Out of control.
What?
You mean it's acting on its own will?
But my sweet Mercurius! She was the director's and my pet project!
Damn. Can someone tell me what we just saw?
Captain, go after Mercurius. It's something that shouldn't exist.
What's gotten into you, Himiko? You just got back and you're practically in tears.
Explain the situation.
My star is whispering to me, telling me that thing out there should not exist.
The will of the celestial body whose name you bear, huh?
I agree with the first star. That thing is the Pied Piper of Hamelin, not a deity that protects merchants or travelers. Just another devil. Atlas and Milky Way shipbuilding are also near the space. If she starts playing her pipes, she could make off with all of their quasars. The military is probably rushing to assemble a team to retake her right about now. But the only outcome I foresee is a failure when Mercurius takes over all of their hardware.
What we really need to avoid, however, is Mercurius falling into the hands of the relayers. That alone must be avoided at all costs.
I understand the threat Mercurius poses. I'll contact GT Labs at once.
Chief, what exactly was that back there?
Isn't it self-explanatory? It's run amok. Haywire. Out of control. It would seem the higher-ups have already mobilized a capture unit, but it will be quite interesting to see if they're up to the task of retaking my dear Mercurius.
It's like he doesn't really care.
What exactly is Mercurius? It appears to be a little more than a quasar specialized in E-warfare.
Specialized doesn't begin to describe what is essentially an autonomous control tower with its own built-in master server. It's a tactical weapon designed to steal enemy units and convert them into its own little soldiers. And in doing so, control battlefields in perpetuity without any need for pilots.
Master servers? You mean ultra-high-performance quantum computers?
Precisely. They are the very essence of E-warfare, capable of maintaining data links with quasars and managing pseudo-AI for drone units. Thanks to these servers, you all have instant access to the data collected by motherships and carrier-borne craft, along with protection from enemy E-attacks. As it happens, the pseudo-personality AI systems found in quasars are... Oh wait, that isn't relevant here, is it? Back to the topic at hand. There are some structures within master servers that incorporate organic components. Now, this is our little secret, but the truth is Mercurius's organic bits come from a former Star Child.
What? Are you serious?
The original plans called for the use of an actual Star Child, but a year or so ago, the will of the star within her departed. Oh, what a sad day that was. Nevertheless, we still had her wonderful body to work with, so we put her to use in this way instead. What was her name again? Ah, yes, it was Mizuno, I believe. But you know all this, don't you, Second Lieutenant Prince? After all, she was your classmate.
Mizuno? She was a Star Child? No, that can't be. I thought she died in an accident. There was no trace of her left after the explosion.
Perish the thought. We would never be so careless as to lose a precious Star Child in an accident. Well, she's been alive this entire time. Inside the cradle of the Mercurius, that is.
Mizuno. How could that thing be you?
Did you know her well, Commander?
Yes. I was wholly enamored with her. Her memory is still fresh in my mind, her face, her voice. Mizuno enlisted in the same year I did, and was in the same instruction group, too. Hey, Mizuno. I heard you got your assignment. Being on the test team for new weapons sounds pretty awesome to me.
To be honest, I was hoping to finish training with everyone else we enlisted with.
Says the one who goofs off behind the instructor's back on the daily. And think about how I feel constantly covering for you.
We humans have to help each other in times of need, Prince.
Okay, so how are you gonna help me avoid daily grillings by our teachers?
I'm sorry. I really do appreciate it, though. See?
Whatever. One energy drink and you're forgiven. I guess.
That's what I love about you, Prince. You're so easy.
Easy? What do you mean by easy? Listen, this is when people need to be generous, or maybe even kind. Got it?
Yeah. Changing topics? What assignment did you apply for?
Me? I'm going to the Artemis. I've always dreamed of going to the moon.
Well, I hope your dream comes true.
Do you have a dream, Mizuno?
Honestly, I have my hands full with my current duties. But once that's done with, I think I'd like to leave the military and live free for a while.
I don't know what you've got going on in your life, but if you start to get some cabin fever, hit me up next time you're in space. I can give you a change of pace by showing you around the Artemis. Oh yeah, I can come pick you up at the orbital ring too.
That's practically on Earth, but I think I feel a little more motivated, thanks to you.
That was the last conversation I remember having with Mizuno. I'm pretty sure I developed feelings for her, somewhere along the way. Director Grayson, is this your idea of justice? Niall, what should I do? Mercurius is the human race's ace in the hole against the Relayers. But I also know very well that Mizuno would not be happy being bound to some hunk of metal and forced to fight. Tell me, Niall. Tell me what to do.
Well, that's for you to decide. If I was in your position, I would help her. Even if that means destroying her.
You'd be okay with losing that edge over the Relayers?
I don't care what happens to Earth. All that matters to me is protecting Himiko.
So the military is no concern of yours, huh? How very like you to say that. But I don't dislike that answer. Hey, Niall. Sorry, but I'm going to need to take a break for a bit.
Very good. I understand the situation.
Damn. Trust the military to come up with a solution that makes things worse.
Normally, we would steer clear of this type of situation, but Himiko's fears are most valid. GT Labs certainly wants to avoid such technology falling into the hands of the relayers.
Then that settles it.
As of this moment, finding and destroying Mercurius is the Asterism's top priority.
Understood.
The Intelligence Bureau will take care of investigating Mercurius's escape route and where it has gone to ground. Get on it, Haley.
Yes, sir. I understand.
So, GT Labs prioritized Mercurius over transporting the original one.
Well, I can see why they wouldn't want to keep it nearby. What with the risk of getting hit by the relayers and all. Hey, Captain, you think we can get some extra hazard pay? Our regular salaries don't really cut it anymore.
I'll talk it over with Isaac later.
It's so nice having an understanding captain. Now I don't need to worry about next month's payments.
Captain, we're being hailed by Observer.
Now this is rare. Put him through.
Captain Gillian, it's been so long.
There was quite a bit of trouble at headquarters.
I must apologize to you all for allowing her to escape while I was present.
Or how about this? Maybe you actually helped her escape. Just like with the original one.
That sounds like something you would say.
Smug bastard.
Anyway, Observer, what do you want?
I want to introduce you to someone. I was hoping you could help him out.
Who?
Second Lieutenant Little Prince. He's the key to the whole Mercurius conflict. Sorry to keep you waiting. Please meet my guest.
Guess this is my first time seeing any of you in the flesh. I'm Second Lieutenant Little Prince of the UEGAF 404th Special Satellite Force.
I'm Captain Belnix G. Gillian. Now then, what can we help you with?
I want you to destroy Mercurius. I make this request on behalf of myself, not the military. I'm prepared to provide you with the information needed to do so.
Mercurius is likely instrumental to the military's plans to retake the lunar ruins. Why would you want it destroyed?
You've always been quite hostile to us in the past. Why the sudden change of heart?
Not to be rude, but this is quite the bold move on your part. Under normal circumstances, it would constitute a breach of trust.
Mercurius is an autonomous AI control tower outfitted with a master server, and an old friend of mine serves as its organic components. Her name is Mizuno. She was once a star child enlisted in the military. As her friend, I want to set her free.
What?
My sister is in that thing?
Your sister? Wait, are you Mizuno's younger sister?
I am. You knew her?
We enlisted around the same time and became friends. You must be the one who inherited the will of Mercury from her, huh?
So, what is it you wanted to talk to me about?
I thought I asked you to come alone.
Do you really think I'd let Terra meet someone as shady as you by herself?
I only made that request out of consideration for her, but... well, no matter. What I am about to tell you is something you may have started to suspect yourself. It has to do with your true identity.
What?
True identity? Terra, are your memories coming back?
Uranus's treatments and the military's experiments. The combination of those two is beginning to awaken your lost memories and roots.
Wait. I'll explain the rest myself. Yudaka, Himiko. First, I'm sorry for keeping you in the dark for so long. But I never had amnesia. I'm a new personality, born from the will of the earth, within this body after its owner's mind shattered, and became an empty shell. The memories and feelings of my personality draw strongly upon the will of the earth.
I see. And thus those are the roots you mentioned. This is all very abrupt. However, it does explain why the memories you have of your sister are from an outside perspective, and not your own.
So, you believe me?
Master Terra, I have never once found your words to be in doubt.
Yudaka, thank you.
That was a bit of a shocker. But I'm happy for you, Terra. It wasn't you who did any of those horrible things to Luna. Now you can meet her with nothing held back.
But it also means that she and I aren't really sisters.
Don't worry. Like I always say, we shipmates are family. It's caring for each other that counts, not being tied by blood.
Caring for each other.
Ah, the wonders of friendship. No, bonds. This is why I love you humans. This has all been very inspiring, but I'm afraid the tone is about to change.
Oh, sorry. I forgot you were here.
In the upcoming conflict surrounding Mercurius, you will come to know the darkest parts of humanity. Not even I can imagine what a personality born from the will of a star such as yourself will feel upon encountering such evil. My personal belief is that it might be best if you stay out of this entire mess. If you wish it, the United Earth government can offer you shelter until everything is settled.
I appreciate your concern. But if Luna's caught up in this maelstrom, there's no turning back for me. I will always seek the light, even when venturing into darkness.
I see. So you would dare to traverse the darkness anyway. I tried to warn you. But if it is your will to plunge into the black pit of malice, then Godspeed. May the stars light your way.
Second Lieutenant Prince, we accept your offer of cooperation.
This is just my conjecture, but I think the military is going to find it difficult to capture, or even destroy Mercurius. If there's a risk of it falling into the hands of the relayers, we're the only ones who do the job.
Thank you. And I'm sorry. I'm heading back to base. I'll pass along any information we obtain as it comes in. Anyway, I'll take my leave now.
Second Lieutenant, do you have a moment? I'd like to speak with you.
I never thought I'd see something like this on a ship.
Himiko and the others built it when I wasn't looking. But it's not so bad, huh?
Yeah. A place to forget about the action while still being in the thick of it. It's a good idea.
Second Lieutenant, up until a few years ago I was in the military like you. My assignment was different, but I also led a Special Forces unit.
So I've heard. At the Battle of Vesta, your unit's heroics supposedly played a huge part in bringing the conflict to a close.
Perhaps you'd humor a retired yet ranking officer with a question. What is your idea of justice?
My idea of justice.
I did a bit of research on you. They say you're the sole survivor of the lunar base incident, and that the loss of the soldiers serving under you caused you to despise both relayers and Star Children. That's why you placed yourself in our way at the head of the satellites. And yet, here you are now asking us to do something for you that the military won't. So let me ask this again. What is the justice that guides you? What belief lets you pull the trigger? I get the feeling that you've confused Grayson's idea of what's right with your own. Remember this. Justice without conviction to back it will eventually be the end of both you and your friends.
Commander, our strategy is useless now. We must withdraw.
We can't! This is vengeance for our fallen comrades, and ridding humanity of a threat. We must make a stand here, for our sake, for justice!
Looks like you already know that.
My idea of justice.
Sorry. My attempt at a chat turned into a sermon. I've always had a bad habit of doing that. Or so says my daughter.
No, not at all.
At any rate, this is where I say goodbye. The asterism will be remaining here for a while longer, so feel free to take your time.